We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. It's Red Sox baseball, and it's coming up next. Marcus Walden is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
にっちゃん、こんにちはです。HDR 画質でめちゃくちゃ綺麗ですよ、これ。色がもう、めちゃめちゃくっきりしてますもんね。あら、調子が悪い。いやー、やっぱりこの 4K モニターはちゃいますね。
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty,
this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
2-0 now. Good night for baseball, all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees.
やってる人が多いんですかね。
The 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
ようやくね、首位になりましたよ。とはいえ、まだまだね、大僅差やから、日替わりで順位変わりますけどね。ああ。
And now pitch on the way. This pitch is popped up. Chavis is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
ようやく首位ですよ。どんどん勝たんとね、なかなかやっぱ。
And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Danny, any
日替わりで順位変わってまうから。負けたらすぐ3位転落とか。ああ、僕はレッドソックスですよ。
We'll see if he gets an opportunity to perform with runners on base in this one.
Stepping in now, Ramon Urias, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He'll let him play with that batting average, still shy of the 220 mark. 5 homers and 28 RBI.
今年はなんかこう優勝できそうな気がするけど。
Urias, a 25-year-old. This is his first year at the big league level. Popped him up. Bogarts has a play. 2 down.
ああ、昨日でめっちゃ長時間やってたんちゃいます。なんか動画の時間見たらえらい6時間ぐらいやってたんちゃいますか。
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt
な
like
か
this.
なか6時間ってやったことないんちゃいます。
Inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but
相
I would rate him
当
more as a pitcher's
優
umpire
秀になっ
than
て
a
たんで
hitter's
す
umpire.
けど、そんだけやり続けるというのは。
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Back up the middle.
なかなか1回で200は
Throw in
相
time.
当いかないですかね。
1-2-3 go the Orioles.
アイコンは
Sox coming to the
オ
plate.
ースト
You're
リ
watching
スモ
Major
の
League Baseball on the
主
show.
人公に変えましたよ。あれもなかなかいい作品ですよ。
Keegan Aiken
超
will
美
be
麗
on the
グラ
mark
フィ
for
ックで
game
す。
2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over
難しないから。
1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks. And that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
評価もかなり高いですからね。わお、難易度レジェンドになってました。
Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to
でも
that.
ほんまこの
Yeah, guys
色が
dropping
めちゃくちゃ
yesterday
綺
was a
麗ですよ
heartbreaker
ね。
without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip,
こ
and
の
you're
人を
moving
ね、
in the right
今、スタメンに使ってるんですよ。
0-2
普
count.
段
Here's
使っ
the
てる
pitch.
人はちょっとね、怪我してもて、代わりで今使ってるんですけど、まだちょっとね、打率は低いんですけどね。でもよかったらもう、どんどん使っていきますけどね。
And that misses 2-2.
あかん人はどんどん落として、入れ替えやってますからね。
That's a quality at bat, and what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
He could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
おかんさんって人でしたっけ？なんかやってますね。あの人もどうもあれですね、大阪の人みたいですね。喋り聞いてると大阪弁出てたから。
Down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And right into the shift. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder, and everything went with it.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get in the chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
At the plate, Rafael Devers. First things first, here's a throw over. Runner back safely.
カップさんっていうピッチャーおるじゃないですか。
First pitch of the at bat.
ああ、レギュラースこう。それもハマってますね。カップさんにね、昨日とことん抑えられて、全然打てんかったんです。
Now a fastball that's taken close that time.
ああ、鈴木さんこんにちは。NBA、あ
あ。Up and in on the hands, it's 2 balls and a strike.
なかなか攻略できんってね。
Comes back with a fastball low, and that moves it to 3-1 now.
スプリットとチェンジアップにとことん抑えられて、なかなか打てんかった。
Hit out toward second. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to Davis, but too late, and they'll settle for just the one.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, JD.
カップかなんかあれですよ。メーカー見たらアレックスカップって書いてますね。
Yeah, this guy's got the home run and runs batted in thing figured out for the Triple Crown, but he's
いや、
not
あ
in the
んな
top
に
5 in
い
the
いピッ
batting
チャー
average
が
if
オ
he
リオー
wants
ル
to
ズ
win
に
the
おる
Triple
とは。
Crown, so he's going to have to make up a lot of ground.
First offering on its way. Fouled away.
32歳らしいですけど。
Devers leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
どっちなんでしょう。
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
あ、でも途中にデバースさんが同点ホームラン打ったんで、あれで一気に流れが変わりましたね。
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
調子がめっちゃ悪くて。
2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Good spot for an
打率
RBI.
が
Put
も
the ball
う
in play with
か
the
なり
runner
下
in
がって
motion.
きてる
He could score all the way from first.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
なかなか40本のホームランが出ないんですよね。
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And it bangs off the monster.
これは1点入る。
And the Red Sox are off to a 1-0 lead.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate
NBA
in this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
うわ、もうちょいでした。
To the plate now, Kevin Pillar. He swings and grounds it to short. Iglesias is up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is
やっぱりい
retired.
いの。
Some more of
やっぱ
the
りいい。
colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't
リカ
go
ちゃんの
anywhere.
子
More
守さん。
Tuesday night baseball
あ
after this.
デドバのあれですか。
leading off the inning, Dwight Smith Jr., and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch coming, here it is.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Now a cut fastball finds the target, 2-1. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is the left fielder, number 25,
Anthony Santander, the next to bat. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike one. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
なんかほんまにね、メインの選手以外でもガンガン打ってくれるから。ほんまになんか全員野球やってる感じですけど。
Stepping up now, Austin Hayes. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. First pitch on its way.
Nope, outside.
でも意外とね、レイズ戦はほぼ負けてないですよ。1回しか負けてないですよ。
Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low.
ヤンキース戦はたまに負けたい。
24 years of age. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. A bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
いやー、ケンさんお疲れ様でした。
2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a cold strike 2.
牛丼は相当うまそうでした。キムカル丼特盛りでした。この間のケンタさんおすすめの超特盛りスタミナ丼食ってから全然食ってないですね。あれ食べてからもうなんか牛丼が見たくなくなってもってあまりにもこうボリュームがありすぎて当分ちょっと牛丼を離れてるんですけど。量はやばかったですよ。最近その名前がね流行ってる。
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Fly ball out toward left center field. Bradley on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in, Xander Bogaerts. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Not shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Now here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
今日でもね、まだ朝飯と昼飯食べ
The
てない。
windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike one.
バイト中に思いついた。今日もだからほんまはね、仕事して帰ってくる予定がまさかの延期になったんで。
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far out of the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
At the plate now, Christian Vasquez. And he fouls this one off.
いやー、何回も言いますけど、やっぱ HDR はめちゃくちゃグラフィック綺麗ですね、ほんまに。
The windup and the 0-1.
ケンさんが持ってる50インチのテレビもHDR 機能があったらめちゃくちゃ綺麗な色。4K でも全然綺麗なんですよ。
At the plate, Andrew Benintendi, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Two and 1.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santander grabs it to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0.
あれも 4K 対応してはるから多分相当綺麗ですよね。
Coming to the plate now, Austin
だから
Wins. He's the
PS4 の
number 7 hitter,
本
but
体
he's
の
leading off the 3rd
設
after
定
the
で
first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
HDR と
That's
か
been a
設定
great
できる
start
か
to the
ら
guy on the mound.
そ
It'll
れ
be
でやって
interesting to
メ
see
ジャー
if
や
they
っ
can
たら
find a
も
way
う
to
す
get
ご
to
いで
this
す。
guy before he really settles in.
Now here's the pitch. First pitch cut of it's by him for strike 1. Late that time for a strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball.
配信自体もだから HDR で配信できるからめちゃくちゃ画質がいいんですよね。
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
いやー、今日はまたええ感じで投げれてますね。
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And he's a guy looking to break out in a
いや
big
ー、この
way.
モニターはほ
Hasn't
んま
been
に
getting the
もう
results he
大
or
当た
his
りの
club
モ
have
ニ
been
ターで
hoping
すよ。
for. And it's 1-1. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Popped him up. Vasquez over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting up, the first baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in one.
今日はもう仕事は終わりはったんですか？それともお休みですか、今日は。
Now the pitch. The slider freezes him in the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Michael Chavis.
The first baseman, Michael Chavis.
Here's the pitch.
Nope, outside.
ああ、鈴木さんも休み。
Is offered at and missed for the first strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box, Dustin Pedroia. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
個人的には前の方が、後ろの方が面白みがあります。そこに入ります。
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
いや、あれはツボに入ってもってね。いや、肉デコさんもかなりハマってるんですよ。
Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
なんか響きがおもろいというか、なんていうか。
Fouled off.
なんかその3文字が独特な面白さがありますね。
And it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. But they lead it 1-0.
もうじき100いきそうですよ。
Here's the shortstop now, Jose
多分これレベル
Iglesias. Back to
100
the
い
top
っ
of
た
the
ら
lineup as they're
一
still
気に
looking
戻
for
っ
the
てたよう
first
な気が
base
するん
runner
で
in
す
this
けど。
one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Fouled away.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. Now here it comes. Slow roller left side. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting. Second base.
Time now for the Red Sox Road to the Show report as we get a look at 2 guys making some noise in the upper minors.
Yes, ちょっと待ってください。今しばらくお待ちください。よっしょ。はは。あれはなんか独特のおもろさがありますね。
At the plate, Ramon Urias. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
いやーでもこの変化球もなかなか今日は感じで投げてますな。
The 1-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And this can often be revealing, as you see there, a 10-mile-an-hour difference between these 2 top velocities.
ウォルデンさん。
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini.
何のことかわからんけど、調べるととんでもないことが。
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit high and deep
う
out
わ
to
ーや
left.
ばい。なんとか超えてないでし
And it's off the green monster. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. So they'll try to make something of this 4th inning after all, as he's into second with a 2-out double. And as you can see right there, he's now 3rd on the Orioles in that category. So now to the plate, Dwight Smith Jr. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And that's in there, base hit. And the runner at 3rd will put the brakes on here, as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck too as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
やばくなってきましたけど、多分抑えれると思うんですけど、コロリしてる。
Mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. The
ここ
lead
で
runner
コロ
holds
リ。
on, but the trailer will take second.
もう交番が350円。かなり安いんちゃいます。
Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Hit out to second. There to get it is Pedroia. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes by the wayside as the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. They're down 1-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here now is Rafael Devers. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
2-0 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Now the 3-0 offering.
うわー、入
You
ってるん
maybe
です
get
か
two
ね。
pitches a game where all the
ボ
guesswork
ール
goes
球
out
じ
the
ゃない
window. This is certainly that
なんか
situation.
ボール臭いな思ったら。
3-2, the count for
あれが
outfield
ストライ
Evers.
ク。
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Line to the right
Yes,
side.
right to my-
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
It's a nice job by the offensive player right there to stay in there on that fastball. He wanted it back. You could tell he was frustrated. He swung through the pitch before.
Here's J.D. Martinez. A ball and no strikes. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
いや、ようやっとヒット打ちましたよ。最近も全然打
Set
ってなく
and the
て、
1-0 pitch is swung on and missed, strike one.
打率がもう
Teams
3
with
割切り
just
そう
two
になっ
hits
てます
apiece
から。
thus far. Got him reaching there, strike two.
今のもなん
That's
か
how you
ボール
open up
臭
the
い。
outside part of the plate. Count 2 balls in, and they get right back outside.
Wow.
Nice pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Standing in now, Kevin Pillar. As he takes a third strike on the black, it's 0-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And here is strike three called on the fastball. To be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working
Wow,
on the
the
stretch
dive
right now,
attack.
Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
こうたボール球でもたまにストライク言いますよね。
And he fouls this one off. Oh, and 2 home now to Bogarts.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
はて。
Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Austin Hayes is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground to the left side. Devers gloves it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Wynn.
Standing in, Austin wins. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes ball 1. Line hard to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, the third baseman.
閉店ですか。あらららら。
At the plate, Hanser Alberto. His
まあ、
last
今日
at
はで
bat
も
didn't
珍
go
し
his
く
way as
え
he
らい
popped out in
カ
foul
ンカン照り
territory.
ですよ。
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down,
こ
dropped
ん
his
だけ
back
日が出る
shoulder,
なんてな
and
かな
thus
か
the
ないか
result
ら。
was a terrible pop-up foul.
One ball, no
散
strikes
々
to
も雨ば
count.
っかでしたからね。
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
No strike.
2 out, nobody on. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. And the pitch.
I got 3-1. 3
Time
balls,
to wake
1
up the
strike.
offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Popped him up.
よっしゃ、これで5回投げ
Vasquez
切っ
waits
て
on it. Makes the
勝ち
catch,
投手の
and
権
that'll
利ゲット
retire
です。
the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They still trail 1-0. Digging in now, Christian Vasquez. He'll get his side started in the inning. And so far, they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have that. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And that's taken for strike 1. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
このピッチャーって何すかこれ。ストレートしかないんすかこれ。バグってんすかこれ。なんか全部ストレートって書いてんすけど。こんな初めて見ましたけど。どんだけや。なんかバグってんすかね。こんな全部ストレートってこんなあるんすかね。初めて見ましたよ、こんな。
The windup and the 0-1. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher.
いや、野手じゃない。でも、
Stone cold take right
ピ
there.
ッ
That
チャーらしいで
fastball
すよね。
very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
今年メジャーデビューらしいです。
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
こんな全部同じ球種って初めて見ましたよ。
Now another 1-2. Good job to spoil that
まあで
one
も投
away
げ
and
て
he
る
stays
球見た
alive.
ら全部同じように見えんことないですけど、ストレートしか投げてなかったんですかね。
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike
あれ
3.
もストレートなんですか、なんか違うように見えるんですけど。
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now.
若干抜かれてるような
Again,
感じ。
remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
全部フォーシームってなかなかないですね。
Stepping into the box, Andrew Benintendi. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat.
さっきなんか変化球も投げてたり
And a
した
fastball
気の
misses
せい
here
で
to
すか。
start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Too
まあ
high.
でも見た感
And
じ
it's
みんなストレートです。
3-0.
No strike.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he
なんかもっ
got
と
one,
変化
but
する
that
球
was
を
good
投げてた
discipline
よ
to
う
lay
な
off and get
気も
himself
する
into a
わ。
3-0 count.
And that misses for
あ、やっ
ball
ぱこれ
4.
もストレート。変態球。 表上はフォーシームって書いてるんで、これは
So
裏
one
になん
gun
か
in
書
the
いて
inning
る。
here with a runner at first. And Michael
ダ
Chavis
ニー
will
の
step
更
into
新
the
じゃん。
plate. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
すごいですね。まさかストレートだけのピッチャ
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind
ー。
in
な
the
かな
count
か
now,
珍しい。
0-2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive. I don't think
て
this
いうか
pitch
ス
is
トレ
anywhere
ート
near
だ
the
けやの
zone.
にこんなに打てないもんなんですかね。
Here it comes, 0-2. He just
なん
dissected
か
him
当
in
たら
that
ん。
at-bat as he flails at that one, and he's down on 3 pitches, 2 away.
あ
Well,
あ、
it's
ちょっ
been a
と
rough
早い
series
と
for him
か、
at the plate so
そう
far.
でもないと
That's
か、
4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this
5
pitching
種類の
staff
パターンがあ
clearly
るんで
has
すか
him
ね。
figured out.
まさかストレートだけやと。
Plate now, Dustin Pedroia. And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Hayes on the run for it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox leave 1. They lead it 1-0.
やりますな、このエイキンさん。
Chris Davis at the plate now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some
こ
adjustments.
こまで投げたらもう十分ですわ。
Kyle Hart will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 81, Kyle Hart.
He's set. Here it comes. Set to deliver the 0-1. Cutter low, 1-1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-2. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Ready now for Baltimore. Jose Iglesias, third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
1 out, nobody on. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
ちょうど隣のマンションが
A ball and 2
解体
strikes
作
to
業
the
やって
Orioles shortstop.
Count was 1.
He'll be fine coming out of the
足場
bullpen
の
in this
解
one
体
if
を
he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Wow, 打たれた。
On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's right. Go figure.
5%で怪我した。5%で。それもバグってんじゃん。
In now, Ramon Urias as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. No offer at that one. It's a called strike. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready on 1 and 2. Hit high and deep to right center. Bradley is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, right fielder.
Into the box, Trey Mancini. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. One left for the Orioles. It remains 1-0. Richard Blyer is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Number 48, Richard Blyer.
Digging in once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. In his career versus this pitcher, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. And that's by him, it's 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Raphael.
Settling in now, Rafael Devers. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
And rarely do you see a player of this caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. 2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. From the stretch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Good cut fastball in there, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. Here's the pitch. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they're up 1-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Dwight Smith Jr. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Anthony Santander. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Benintendi heads back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it
あ、で
was
も
bad,
頭は
I
超
thought
え
they
る
were
けど
being
フェン
all
スは
tied
超え
up,
てない
but
で
they
すね。
just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Austin Hayes the next to bat. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's
これ
hitless
ま
in
た
his
ピ
two
ンチにな
at
り
bats
ま
so
したな。
far. To the right
うわー、
side
ライ
and
ト前に持
through
って
a
いかれ
base
る。
hit.
まあ、ホームは行
Throw
かれん
comes
け
in
ども、
quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to
やば
hold
な
on
って
at
きまし
third
たね。
here, still with only one away.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
So digging in now, Austin wins as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
スタミナはあるんですけど、あー、でも見た感じ左の方が苦手なんですね。それやったらもうこのまま行きましょうか。苦手なんやったら。あー、一塁ランナーまた足速い。
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
いやー、スクイズ。
One attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
これは全く無警戒でした
Wow,
ね。
a perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the
予
dugout
想
on
外
that
の
one.
スクイズが来ましたよ。
Stepping up to the plate, Hanser Alberto. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a
そう
ball.
なんですか。
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Ball and a strike.
いやー、スクイズやられるとはね。
The 1-1. Drives it out to deep right center field. Chasing after it is Bradley. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. All tied at 1-1. Sean Armstrong gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home
今の
7.
は助かりますね。左が苦手なんで。
Now batting, Kevin Pillar. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. He has to put the ball in play.
He's set and the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
レイズも勝っていますな、今のとこ
The 0-1 pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
おっしゃ、いったいただきま
He got all of this one. And it's gone into the monster seats.
す。ピラーさん、第15号です。
So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the Red Sox move in front. It's 2-1.
ピラピラピラさん打ちましたね。 デビルデイ。い
just can't rely on one pitch.
や、
These
低か
are
っ
the
た
best
けど、
hitters in the
う
world.
まいこと持って
And
い
when
き
they
ま
know
した
what's
ね。
coming, they're going to jump all over it, just like he did there.
でもキラーさん、前、走塁のミスをしてたんで、
Now batting. No shortstop. Vander.
結構打つからやっ
Here's
ぱ、
Alberts now. As they go
外
after
せない
the
ん
first
ですよね。
pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Armstrong stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was taken in the
よう
18th
やくま
round
た
back in
動
2011.
きました
I know
ね。
this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off.
I got the count. Oh,
Behind 0-2 now. Base is empty here with nobody out. One and two to the Boston shortstop.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that
ヤ
heater.
ンキースは今んとこ負けてま
Two
すね。
balls and two strikes now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
なんとか勝ちたいですね。
2-2 one more time.
3-2.
Bases are empty here, nobody out.
いやー、これはすごい。
Iglesias is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop up. Well executed pitch there.
One man is out in the Red Sox seventh. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit down the third baseline. Alberto gloves it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting. The left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in.
よっしゃ
First delivery to him on the way. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Pulled toward right center field. Here comes Hayes. He can't get to it. This one's down. Throwing to second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. 7 complete here tonight. It's a 2-1 Boston advantage. Renato Nunez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 39, Renato Nunez.
Hmm, 8回ですか。 あー、打たれたんちゃうんか、これ。あっちゃー。持っていかれましたね。
A solo shot here to left, and just like that, this ball game is all tied.
せっかくのホームランがまた打たれた。
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
やりますな。
At the plate, Jose Iglesias. Yes, he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No outs, nobody on.
しぶとく追いついてきますな。
Softly hit to short. Scooped up. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ramon.
Riding in once again, Ramon Urias. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Smoke toward the hole. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket. He just gave up a knock.
でも言っときましょうか。
Ryan Brazier enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Ryan Brazier.
So here's Trey Mancini as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Count is 2-1.
Brazier rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. The 3-1 pitch.
Wow.
And this one will be out of play off to the left. Now the 3-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. The second for 1. Turn throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Orioles able to square things up on the solo home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Renato Nunez stays in the ballgame after pinch hitting as he'll take over at first base.
Number 39.
Michael Luker is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of the inning now, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate.
The first baseman, Michael.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off.
And he'll come back to ball in third as the count moves to 2-1 now. 2-2.
Next out, 2-2.
That was a good swing right there. It might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Dustin Pedroia. He flew out in his last at-bat. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. C.J. Chatham will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
あら、誰か怪我しましたよ。このピッチャー怪我してますや。
Paul Fry comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
いきなりの降板ですね。わあ、また左になってる。スライダーチェンジ。
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. This is in the air to left.
これはあかん。
And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
Up next for the Red Sox, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Now in the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Maybe a favorable call there taken for a strike.
あれがストライクか。
Now the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And right into the shift. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Even at 2-2. The pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Score remains 2-2.
Your attention, please. A defensive change for the Red Sox. Now playing second base, number 43, DJ Chatham.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Dwight Smith Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Smith Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Ball and 2 strikes, here it is. Line toward right center.
Wow.
Uh-oh, he missed it. Running hard, he's digging for second.
まさかのまたポロリを。
Well, in his defense, he did have to go a long way to get there, but that's not the problem. The problem is, once he arrives, he doesn't catch the dang ball. He knows as well as anybody that he should have brought that one in, and it's going to cost him an error, and we'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Anthony Santander. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's out.
The 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Pilar's there. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The relay, and he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Now batting, the center fielder, Austin.
Ready once again, Austin Hayes. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go-ahead run at third with one away.
可能性はでもゼロではないとは思う。
Here's the first pitch. And that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D, where with the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Ro?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
まさかのスクイズとは。
Throw to first, not in time, and the go-ahead run is across to score.
Now batting.
ほんまにスクイズ来ました。来んのかな思ったら。
Into the box, Austin wins as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball
ほんまにスクイズ
1-0.
来ました。
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Evens it up 1-1. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up one run in this inning.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So one run, one hit, one Boston error, and no one left. Heart of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. The Orioles lead it 3-2. Michael Givens takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 60, Michael Givens.
Standing in, Rafael Devers will start things out, needing just a run to tie it here in the bottom of the ninth.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Givens, playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Nearly got the inside to the ball.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you've got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time.
So んな言うほど速くもない。
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
いやー、あれがストライク。かなり微妙ですな。
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
しかもボール球。
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar. As he'll go after the first pitch to him, comes up empty at strike 1. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
That misses. 1-2. Runners on first with 1 down. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Here now the 2-2. This is on the ground. Diving effort as it's off his glove. And there is some stick to it of this as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
Can't let your guard down in the box. I don't care how great a hitter you are up there. You have to find a way to stay aggressive within the zone, knowing full well he's probably working around.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Oh, that gets him on the mound. Throw to first is in time, and the rally comes up just short as this ball game is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Baltimore came through and it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Paul Fry gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Michael Givens closes the door for the save, his 23rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Red Sox, 2 runs on 4 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48
最後もね、あれまた強襲したんですけど、ちょうどサードに転がっていったんですよね。今日でもこれ2回スクイズ決められましたね。まさかスクイズで負けるとはね。多分レイズ勝ってるからまた順位変わりますね。でもしぶといですね。すんなり勝たしてくれない。これまたスクイズって。で、また、行ったけど足が遅いから間に合ってないという。まあ、この後はね、ダブルプレイやったんですけど、9回の裏もね、ええ感じやったんですけど、これまた当たってちょうどサードに転がるっていう。なんてまた、運が悪かったというか。ヤンキースは多分負けてると思うんですけどね。3連勝でストップですね。ヤンキース負けてますね。レイズは勝ってんすよね。となるとまた順位が入れ替わりですな。レイズが首位ですね。ヤンキースちょっと押してきましたね。なんとか1ゲームですけど。次のオリオールズ倒して、ヤンキース戦行きたいですね。ここんとこもなかなかの大混戦ですよね。よっしょ。さあ、終わりますか。はーい。鈴木さんは寝てますかね、もしかして。わからんですけど。さあ、では、お疲れ様でした。